So today let's talk a little bit about Microsoft 365 Copilot. If you have subscribed to Copilot, this is the $20 per month plan. Hello everyone, Nadeem with PC.Solutions.Net. With a career spanning over 4 decades in the IT sector, I have both owned and managed several enterprises. My enthusiasm lies in devising innovative IT strategies for small to medium-sized businesses. And I am recognized as an accomplished author of several publications in this domain. Welcome for corporate users. So if you've subscribed to it, Microsoft talks about all the power and everything that it is supposed to let you do. And for the most part, it does what Microsoft says it does. But it seems like it still falls short when it's compared to ChatGPT 4.0 or some of the other AI systems out there. I don't see the full benefit from an end user perspective. I see the benefit if you're a programmer, a developer, it makes sense. But for regular users, how is it different than, for example, OpenAI's ChatGPT? Even though it's based on ChatGPT, it's supposed to make life easier, but it doesn't seem like it does because a lot of times when you have a recording of a meeting and you ask Copilot a question about that meeting, a lot of times it says it can't find that meeting. And a few minutes later, you type the same thing in again and it finds it. So it's not consistent. And I haven't really put my finger on why it's not consistent. It's not a timing issue because sometimes it can't find a meeting from yesterday and a few minutes later it can, which is really weird. So I've been using Copilot when it first came out, and I'm still using Copilot because Microsoft was wise to only allow annual plans because I guess they feared people were going to jump ship after a while. I catch myself gravitating towards ChatGPT's AI systems because the responses are different and more accurate. For example, if I have a recording of a video conference and I can tell Copilot to summarize it for me, but then I can put that transcript into ChatGPT and have it summarize for me. The summary from ChatGPT is much more accurate and to the point without missing details. Microsoft's Copilot misses details. So then I thought, okay, well, that's, a check against Copilot, but maybe Copilot can find me content in my Microsoft ecosystem. So that would be great if it can index, for example, videos and get me that output. That would be awesome. But it doesn't even do that. So it can find, for example, Word files, PowerPoint files, flat files like that, but it cannot index the content of videos. So, and I'm gonna show you what I mean. So I have a few videos around security. I did some security presentations. So I'm going to tell Copilot, locate my security webinar recording and summarize it. So it should be able to find it. It's sitting in my OneDrive. It should find it, should link to it, and let's see what it does. And I have a lot of data in my OneDrive, by the way. Okay, so in this case, it found it. So it says that it found the webinar, and here's a summary. And that seems accurate. Okay. So that seems accurate here, but look at what it found. Doesn't look like it found the actual video recording of the webinar. It based it on the PowerPoint presentation that is sitting in OneDrive. See, all these links are to the PowerPoint presentation. So it almost seems like it cannot view or understand videos, but it's just pulling up the PowerPoint presentations. Now, I could dump this PowerPoint presentation into ChatGPT and have it summarize it, uh, and I'm sure to find more information. I've done some tests on that, but this is just the PowerPoint presentation. So that doesn't work either. So it doesn't actually index video recordings. It just looks at files and documents, like Word docs, Excel files, PowerPoint files, things like that. And I'm not so sure now that Copilot is on par with ChatGPT, specifically ChatGPT 4.0, because that one in a conversation style, it's just so powerful. One of the other things that I found out with Copilot is if you're using headphones with your iPad and you launch the Copilot app, if you talk to your Copilot app, it will disable the headphones and it will put the output to the regular speakers in the iPad. So I've reached out, I've created a support request for it through the app. Haven't heard back. I don't anticipate I'm going to hear anything back. But these are the little things that really kill the customer experience. So I think from an end user perspective, the system is just not fully baked. The experience is not there. Now, yeah, developers and programmers, IT tech people, they understand some of these things and they're going to work around it. But I don't think this is ready for prime time for end users. That's my experience trying to use it from an end user perspective. So, for example, the thing I mentioned about the headphones not working. So when I'm working out in the morning, I have my headphones on. Typically, I would talk with ChatGPT and have it tell me something. Just I'm trying to learn things as I'm working out. So I will talk to it and tell it to tell me about whatever, and it works well. But Copilot, it just fails. It disables the headset. It when I'm talking to it, the input goes from the microphone on the headset, but the output comes from the speakers on the iPad. And there's no way or option in the Copilot app on iPad to force it to send the output through headphones. So not sure what's going on there. But that is that little thing is a huge killer for end users who want that experience to be seamless, especially somebody who's paying $20 a month for it and paid the whole thing in advance. They want it to work, and they want it to work better than the free version of ChatGPT, right? So those are just my thoughts and some things that I've seen about Microsoft Copilot. I'm sure it's going to be improved. Wave 2 is coming out really soon, so I'm thinking some of these issues may be taken care of with Wave 2. But it almost seems like Microsoft rushed to release Copilot and it wasn't ready for end users just yet. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Go ahead and comment below or reach out to me. Always eager to see what others' experiences are. Have a great day.